5 Unusual People in the World, Part 16. Hello you guys, I'm Keisha. Have a great day. The most unique people in the world can amaze you, as you may have never seen anyone like them. They are the most special people. Believe me, you will see how wonderful the world is. Let's explore with this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Julia News. Julia News, born in 1959 from California, USA, is the woman with the most tattoos in the world, recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records in 2011. With 95% of her body covered with tattoos depicting phenomena, world-famous characters, or even scenes from her favorite animated movies, she is known as the Illustrated Lady. It is a fact that Julia started tattooing at the age of 35 with the intention of covering up the scars on her skin. She suffers from porphyria, a shrink disease that causes the skin to turn yellow, blister when exposed to the sun, and leave patchy scars. As it is not possible to cure this disease without leaving sequelae, News chose to get a tattoo to help to improve her health. Initially, a friend who is a plastic surgeon suggested that Julia get a tattoo of the same color as her scars, but it was very difficult, so she came up with the idea of a colorful tattoo. She eventually became addicted to tattoos. Julia shared that the tattoo can't prevent the blistering, but it helps to cover the scars on her body. She also said that there is a drug to treat this allergy, but it can make her blind. After 7.5 years of tattooing, she contacted the Guinness Book of World Records to put her name on the list of nominations for women with the most tattoos. She has appeared in countless magazines, publications, and TV shows. Not everyone is born perfect, but not because of that they become self-deprecating and timid. We will now meet a very beautiful model. Number 4. Cassandra Node. Cassandra Node, a girl born in 1992 from Alberta, Canada, has a dark, rather large birthmark below her left eye, which is known as werewolf syndrome. This is the abnormal growth of beard, hair, and areas of the human body. Sure, with such a large birthmark, she was often teased and even bullied as a child. Those insults hurt her very much, and she once asked her parents for surgery to remove it. However, it is not easy, as it can even leave a larger scar that disfigures her beautiful face. Then they refused, and even the doctors couldn't help her, because they thought the surgery would affect her left eye much. Growing older, the brave girl began to change her mind. Instead of guilt and shame, she feels extremely lucky. Cassandra also secretly thanked her parents for giving birth to her with this interesting birthmark, making her special from the crowd. Confidence has brought a successful career to the young girl. Currently, Cassandra has graduated from university and is working as a professional dancer. No one is born perfect. Everyone has their own flaws, and the only difference is that it is much or little. Just think differently. Have a multi-dimensional perspective, and unhappiness is sometimes not quite as painful as we think. Do you like the character King Kong? Despite of his hideous appearance, he has a gentle and kind heart. And we now meet a guy like that. Number 3. Yu Zhenhuan. Yu Zhenhuan, born in 1979 in China, is a man officially listed in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2002 as the world's most hairy person. His body is covered with 96% hair, like the giant chimpanzee King Kong, as what he said. Yu Zhenhuan was born into a peasant family, and when he was 2 years old, his parents noticed that he had long hair out from his ears. The situation got worse as he grew older, and now almost his entire body is covered with a long, thick coat of hair. The name of his rare disease is unknown at this time, but it is not hereditary, as no one in his family has such condition. He used to be called Caveman and was tossed stones at when he was an innocent kid. No kids wanted to be close to him. But he was clear in one thing, that he didn't allow such pieces of stuff to affect his ambitions. He still works, earned a living instead of self-deprecating. He also revealed that he really liked the character King Kong. At 6, Yu started acting in his own film, titled A Hairy Child's Adventure, and later recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the hairiest person in the world. He has a dream of becoming a rock singer, and now he has used laser methods to remove some of his body hair. You think no one will love him? Oh no, that's wrong. He has a girlfriend, and she is really pretty. We know that there are many people suffering from obesity in the world. They can't even move on their own because they're so heavy, but some of them have become famous. Number 2. Pauline Potter. Pauline Potter from Sacramento, California, is recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's heaviest woman still alive. At the time of recognition, September 2011, Ms. Potter weighs 643 pounds, and her heaviest is at 677 pounds. Pauline's body began to overgrow when she was 8 years old due to overeating since her parents remarried. At 17, she weighed 300 pounds. At the age of 29, she gave birth to her first child with her husband, Alex, and at that time, she weighed 500 pounds. However, 3 years later, they divorced, and this is also the reason why she consumes about 10,000 calories a day, while the limit for women is 2,000 calories. You know, with a body like that, she can't do anything but eat and sleep. Everything has to be helped by her son, Dylan. She couldn't dress herself, put on her shoes, or do any other work. After being listed in the Guinness Book of World Records, her ex-husband visited, and they began their married life again as before. Ms. Potter is not only impressive by her great weight, but also surprising with the strange way to lose weight of having sex with her ex-husband 7 times a day. Having sex with her ex-husband regularly about 6 to 7 times a day helped her burn 500 calories a night and lose 216 pounds. After participating in many other weight loss programs, she is much lighter. By 2019, she can even drive herself. Goodbye to the heaviest woman in the world with a great way to lose weight. We will come with a very strange old lady. Number 1. Dilys Price. Miss Dilys Price is a retired teacher from Cardiff, the capital of Wales, who was very afraid of heights when she made her first skydive at the age of 54. However, she overcame her fear and went on to complete more than 1,000 other skydiving attempts around the world. The old woman has officially set a new world record with the title of the world's oldest skydiving woman. I find her really brave. If it was me, I would faint as soon as I got out of the plane. She is not an ordinary skydiver. With a specialty in drama and dance, she specializes in aerobatics and free diving. She also founded the charity Touch Trust, which specializes in helping people with autism and dementia. The last solo skydive was performed by Lady Dilys at the age of 80, setting the Guinness World Record for the oldest solo skydive for women. At 86, she sold her parachute, but still skydived with former Welsh rugby star Gareth Thomas. In 2018, she was included in the list of 100 influential women in Wales. Also, in 2018, she modeled for fashion brand Helmut Lang. She said she wanted to inspire older people to continue their dedication. Unfortunately, Dilys passed away at the age of 88. You may not be satisfied with your body, but these people have just overcome all the difficulties from society. They are famous and happy with everything they have. See you in other videos with other extremely strange people. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you again.